Hey, what's going on? It's your man R. Lamar, Raymond Lamar Lee. That's one R, two L's. So today is Sunday, October the 11th, and I wanted to do a little quote of the day because it's one of those nights I just had something on my mind. I got up and I was like, I gotta shoot this. So this weekend was really a reflective kind of weekend. I really just kind of sat still, and sometimes you just gotta sit still. And something I've realized, and some people know this about me, but sitting still is very, very, very uncomfortable. It's fall focus, and I've got a quote of the day. So let me go ahead and just set the quote out there, and then kind of get into why this quote is really important to me right now. The quote simply states, if you want things to change, you have got to be willing to be uncomfortable. Again, that's one of those that sounds really really simple, like, yeah, you got to be willing to be uncomfortable. We've heard that. But have you identified what you're comfortable with? Now, this is something I think is key, and being self-aware is so key, like being really truthful and honest. This is why I value truth, because if you don't really know the key core truths about yourself, you're going to miss out on a lot of things. So the truth about me, I really think that I overload myself sometimes so I don't deal with some of the core things I need to really deal with. And that's why I'm so big on fall focus. So my thing to you today, get uncomfortable. What is it that you need to stop doing? And I need to stop doing a lot of things. So one thing, this may sound kind of weird to some people, but I need to quit doing so much. Like, I gotta stop doing so much, and that makes me uncomfortable. I'm used to like going 100 miles an hour and doing a lot of things, but I really need to be doing a lot of things towards one purpose. And I think for us that really want to achieve and succeed at that level, we've got to, I keep saying this, but we've got to say no to all those other things. And not that those other things are bad. A lot of those things are really, really good. But deep down in our minds, we want to be great. In our hearts, we want to be great at something. And to be great, it means total commitment and focus. I heard an acronym for focus one time: finishing one's course until successful. And it means like saying no to a lot of different things. And I've got to zero in. I'm zeroing in on R. Lamar TV. I'm zeroing in on bringing y'all the best hip-hop vlog ever. That's what I'm doing. Like, that's really what I'm doing. And I'm using hip-hop to empower you. And I've realized this weekend, I actually had some time to do some other things, but I really took it in to reflect. There's a lot going on, UT ball games, a lot of parties, a lot of people was just having a blast. And I sat still. And I like to have fun and have a blast and party and do all that too. But I sat still this weekend. And it was uncomfortable. But it made me reflect and deal with some things. So, quote of the day, like, really sit still today and say, what is it that makes me uncomfortable? That's not the quote of the day, but these are just some questions I want you to ask. What is it that makes you uncomfortable? Because the quote of the day is, now this is the quote of the day: if you really want change, you're going to have to willing to be uncomfortable. And I know a lot of people, there's things that you fear, but like, sometimes being uncomfortable means just stop doing those things that you're comfortable with. And it's not always about just running and jumping and doing something brand new. Sometimes it's stopping something that you've done over and over and over. Our comfort zone is things that we've done over and over and over. Can you stop doing some things? Are you self-aware to understand and know what it is you need to stop doing? It's deep today. It's deep. It's Sunday. You hear the birds, they're singing at me. But R. Lamar, man, it's been real reflective last night, real reflective weekend for me. I sat still and I really dealt with this thing called the comfort zone. And it comes from me reading a book I'll share it with y'all a little bit later once I finish it. But this book that I'm reading right now is dealing with the comfort zone. I'll share with you the title and the author and all that stuff. It's not all that great of a book, but it is making me think, and I guess that's the objective of the book. But think about your comfort zone. I know I'm going on and on and on and on, but quote of the day: if you really want change, you have got to be willing to be uncomfortable. RTV, man. I'm out here this morning, Sunday morning, because I love y'all. I want to share with